All right, in this video, we're going to talk about coterminal angles. Make sure you've watched the first video where I talked about angles and converting from degrees to radians and things like that before you watch this video. And just a disclaimer, they are buffering in the hallway, so if you hear some loud noises, my door is closed, but they are still buffering in the hallway. You probably can hear it. So here we go. Coterminal angles. Angles who share the same initial side and terminal sides. So you will find a coterminal angle by just adding or subtracting a full rotation from where you're starting from. So if you start in degrees, you would add or subtract 360. If you start in radians, you would add or subtract 2 pi because that's how many radians are in a circle. So I'm going to pull up this unit circle again one more time, and then we'll get into just a few examples because you might not find these too bad. So I have my circle here. If I go around the circle 360 degrees, say I start right here at 60 degrees. If I go around the circle one full rotation, that'll give me something called a coterminal angle. Say I start over here at 240 degrees. So where my pen is right here, or my red top is. If I go around the circle 360 degrees, that will give me something coterminal to 240 degrees. The same is going to be true when I do radians. Say that I start at pi 6 radians, which is this point right here on my unit circle. If I go around 2 pi, because that's a full rotation, then that'll give me something coterminal to pi over 6. If I started at 5 pi over 6 and I went one full rotation, that will give me something coterminal to that angles. So coterminal angles share the same initial and terminal side, but their degree or radian measure has been changed because we've added or subtracted a full rotation. So let's do a few examples. All right, so let's start with 30 degrees, okay? We're going to find something coterminal to 30 degrees. So we're going to add 360 degrees. Other options that we can subtract 360 degrees, or we can continuously keep adding 360, adding 360, adding 360, because it's going to end in the same spot. But I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to add 360 degrees. So I'm just going to go around one full time. Okay. Again, I could do multiples of this and it will still end up in the same spot. But this is just going one full additional rotation. So that's pretty straightforward. That gives me 390 degrees. And just like that, we have found something coterminal to 30 degrees. Let's try 135 degrees. Again, we're going to add or subtract one full rotation. It really doesn't matter. There's endless possibilities. When I do 135 plus 360, that is going to give me 495 degrees. All right, let's try some in radians. So radians, a full rotation is 2 pi. So 360 degrees and 2 pi are one full rotation. So we need to add 2 pi to this. Now, when I add these together, since I'm going to work it out kind of mental math, pencil and paper here, well, pen and paper, we're going to have to find the same denominator. So this is 4 pi over 3. 2 pi is 6 pi over 3. How do I know that? Because 6 divided by 3 will give me this 2 back, and I'm looking for how many thirds are in 2, and there's 6 of them. So when I add this together, it's going to give me 10 pi over 3. So 10 pi over 3 is coterminal to 4 pi over 3. I went an additional rotation around my circle. And the last one, 11 pi over 6, we're going to add 2 pi to it. Again, you can subtract 2 pi, or I can add multiples of 2 pi or 360. I'm just trying to make sure you get the concept down as far as ending in the same spot. When I add this together, let's find a common denominator. This is going to give me 12. And you add 12 and 11, and so we get 23 pi. 23 pi over 6. And sorry, my 3 is kind of wonky there. I started writing the wrong number. But 12 and 11 is going to give me 23 pi over 6. So this is coterminal angles. Hopefully you find it pretty straightforward. You're just adding or subtracting a full rotation from the angle that we started with on the unit circle.